Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to one of my local stomping grounds, Bedford Purlieus. So, just need to keep an eye on where I'm walking because there are some really sludgy areas and the last thing I want to do is end up on my face. Now, I'm at a gig tonight as a member of the crowd, no camera or anything, so yeah. Looking forward to that, but it does mean I've got a couple of spare hours beforehand. So, do you know what? Thought I'd bring the camera out anyway. So, I was packing my camera bag earlier, and it got me thinking. I literally had everything lined up on my office desk. And, yeah, I was looking at all my gear, and realised just how much of it is second-hand. So what I want to talk about today is not the debate of new versus used, but actually the benefits of getting second-hand gear. Now, before we touch on that, I've got a really sloppy bit here, so I'm just going to stop for a second. Before we touch on that, what I'm doing down here today is I thought I'd missed the best parts of autumn. Apparently not down Bedford Purlieus. You can see some of the golden leaves through these trees. There's some more down there as well. However, I've brought the ultra wide with me, the 50mm, and I've also brought my macro lens as well because autumn is a fantastic time of year for macro photography. We get some really interesting leaves on the floor. We get some beautiful colours. What I really want to try and find is something like mushrooms or interesting moss and things like that. So I'm going to hunt around for stuff like that as well. Now it is 3 o'clock, just after. Sunset's not till about 4:30, 20 to 5. So I want to try and find some macro stuff whilst also keeping an eye out for a nice composition when the light has got a bit lower and a bit warmer. The skies are quite clear, so hopefully we can actually find a nice autumnal composition to finish on. But yeah, stick with us. I'm going to wade through this mud, hopefully not fall over, and I'll catch up with you guys in a minute. Okay, so first shot then, and it's a macro shot, of course. Now what we've got down here, hopefully you can see it in the camera, is you've got just these 3 leaves. Now, what I really liked about this is you've got this one which has got some lovely pinky, magenta-y kind of tones in there. You've got this one which is quite green, and then you've also got this one which is very yellow. Now what I really like about this is that it almost shows different stages of autumn all encompassed into just this one image. Now what I've done is I've tightly framed around all 3, and it's got this lovely, as you can see, all the brown leaves and stuff around it. Now they look absolutely fantastic because it just adds that deep background to it. You've got some twigs and stuff in there as well, which is really nice. So yeah, first image, I'm actually quite pleased with how this is looking on the back of the camera. I've gone for a 6-image focus stack because I'm obviously shooting so close to it. The depth of field, so I took one of this front leaf here and I just zoomed in and I looked at this and it was totally out of focus. So hopefully the 6 images will be able to stack together nicely. So, second-hand gear then. Just looking at my setup here, what I've got is I've obviously got the 3-legged thing tripod there. I've got the A7R4 here, and I've got the Sigma 105 here. Now, just to give you a bit of insight, the tripod I bought brand new. That was a given. That I paid full price for. Not massively expensive. As I say, I wax lyrical about this tripod all the time anyway. happy days. Also, the L bracket as well was also something that I bought full price. The A7R4, I bought that second hand, probably for near on £700-800 cheaper than what I would have been able to get it brand new. Now, with that, it came with 6,500 shots on it. That was it. That's barely breaking the camera in. I also bought this as well. This has been with me for a while. It is an EF mount one. Obviously, I've got the... Oh, I've also got the MC11 mount adapter on there as well. Both of these, second hand. That cost me £100. It's about £200 to buy brand new. This, I can't remember how much I paid for it. I've had it for quite some time now. But, second hand. It's never caused me any issues at all. I've had this lens for years. Obviously, I've been using it with my Canon cameras. And yeah, absolutely love it. So, yeah. That's out of my tripod, my camera, and my mount adapter and lens. 3 of them are second hand. I've saved myself an absolute fortune just on this setup alone. And we'll talk more about second hand gear in a moment. Let's go find some more shots. Okay, so just the one shot from that area. Oh, look at the light on those trees. Isn't it pretty? Anyway, yeah, just that one shot. Couldn't find anything else that I was really quite pleased with, so I didn't take anything else. Harps back to another video that I actually did down here, and that was just don't take shots for the sake of it. I'll say that one looked quite pleasing, and yeah, didn't find any compositions that I thought would be nice for... Oh, do you know what? I'm actually blown away by that light up there. It's beautiful. But yeah, nothing for sort of before I leave the late autumnal sky. Because the light, sorry if I blind you, it's coming through here. Yeah, it's actually just gone behind a tree. It's coming through here, so I probably want to be in this bit. There are some nice autumnal colours there, which is literally the entrance to that bit is right back at the gut, so that'll make life easy. So I'm on the hunt for another image. Not found any mushrooms or fungus or interesting moss or anything like that, so yeah, that's a bit of a shame. Never mind. Sorry, bird in distress there. Anyway, yeah, gear then. So second-hand gear. Now, sorry, that is hellishly distracting. Don't know if you can hear that. There's most definitely an unhappy bird. Anyway, yeah, sorry, second-hand gear. So, other lenses that I've brought with me today, as I say, the 12 to 24. Now, that was a bit of a riskier purchase. I'll come back to that in a minute. And the other one is the 50mm Sigma f1.4 art lens. Beautiful lens, absolutely beautiful lens. Now, going back a little while, when I bought that originally, I paid 400 quid for it. Do you know what? I bought it from a company called LCE, London Camera Exchange, and I buy most of my second-hand gear from there. The A7R4 was from there as well. Actually, I think the Sigma 105 was from there. I've had that a long while, as I said before. So, if I remember rightly, I did get that from there many years ago. Now, I can highly recommend LCE. The ordering process online is a little bit awkward because they're stores across the country. They advertise all their stuff online, but then you have to click for a link to buy. You can't just buy it there and then they send you a link to buy it through. It's a little bit of a longer process, but I tell you what, they're the best value for money that or company that's the best value for money that I've used. But yeah, both of those lenses were bought second hand. Now, the 12 to 24 was hell of a bargain purchase. Again, cast your mind back to when I said about buying that. Now, it cost me probably less than half the price of what it would do brand new. Now, I bought it from eBay. Now, I'm just going to warn people about eBay for camera gear. Now, obviously what you're buying is usually quite expensive. It's precision gear as well. Obviously you don't want it to have any knocks or bumps or anything like that. Now, what I find on the pricing on eBay as well is that they can be quite high. I've seen stuff advertised on eBay, watched it, it's gone for more than what I could buy at LCE, MPB, Wex, places like that, reputable camera dealers. So I don't know why you would take that risk by buying from eBay. You got no guarantees with it. There are some shops through there. Camera Centre Cardiff is on there and a few other places. So maybe buying from a reputable eBay shop like that is fine. But buying it privately, you're always taking a risk. So please do be careful with that. Places like LCE come with a 6-month guarantee. I think MPB do as well. Wex will obviously come with a guarantee as well. So you know what, they might have bought something, tested it, works, you buy it from them, you get out a couple of weeks later, it blows up because of something that was originally wrong with it, a focus motor issue or something, you're covered. You haven't got that necessarily with eBay. So yeah, there you go. Another 2 lenses bought second hand and got absolute bargains, and just that little precaution about where you actually buy from. So right, I'm going to carry on looking for more images. 25 to 4 now, so I've got about an hour till sunset. As I say, I don't think sunset is going to be an optimistic time. I just want some late evening light through these trees, I think. Yeah, it's very boggy down here, which is why I was hoping there'd be some fungus, but yeah, we'll see. Let's go find some more shots. Okay, so second shot then. And the reason I've got the camera around this way is because this is a little teeny tiny mushroom. And yeah, I've actually got a macro photo of it as well. Now I've had to do a 5-image focus stack on this one, just to get that tiny little cap in focus. So I'm going to bring the camera back. You can see there. Let's see if I can see the back of the camera. No, not very well, it's too glary. There we go. Just to get that shot of the mushroom, I've had to use a 5-image focus stack. Now I have gone manual focus. Oh, sorry, just moving around. Yeah, I have gone manual focus. You can see there as well, I've had to use 1 second shutter speed. Now fortunately it's sheltered, there is a little bit of a breeze today. I've also gone with f8 ISO 200 just to try and get the shot. Now if I just press play on that, you'll be able to see, yeah, the exposure on that is actually not as bright as it is on the camera that you guys are seeing. But yeah, I finally got my mushroom shot. So let's see how this one comes out. I've got a soggy foot. It's really boggy in parts down here, and there was one bit where I couldn't get past. Went to hop over a puddle, ended up in another one. And the trainers I've got on today are only webbing, so they've gone through. Never mind. Okay, so kind of lost the light. Yeah. If you look at the trees behind me, it's all dark back there. I'll have a quick look in a minute and see if there's anything. If not, oh no, I'll just have to come back down here. yeah, so second-hand gear, the last two lenses that I actually own. Firstly, there's the 24-35, bought that second-hand. Now, I did get that again off eBay, but that was actually from a shop, for want of a better phrase. It was an ex-display model. It was cheaper than new by well over 100 quid, probably 200. And at that time, they never came up for sale on second-hand sites. So there we go. Yeah, the last lens then is obviously my new beast, 150 to 600. Now, that's my one bit of gear, camera and lenses, that is brand new. I did buy that new. Trying to find it second-hand was an absolute nightmare. So I just took the plunge and I bought it from, weirdly, none of the usual camera retailers. I managed to get it on Amazon. So yeah, bought that. And I'll be honest with you, I'm loving using that. So yeah, right, I'm almost back at the car. So let me just say this, second-hand gear is more than worth it. Now, obviously, if we all bought second-hand gear, there'd be no second-hand gear to buy. Camera manufacturers and camera manufacturers would really struggle to make any money. So we rely on those people to buy new gear, to buy second-hand gear. But it's definitely worth it for the financial aspect. Just make sure you are doubly checking everything, and just make sure as well that when you're buying second-hand gear, you thoroughly test it. Make sure it's all working, and if you bought it from a reputable second-hand retailer, chances are they've got a guarantee. If it doesn't have a guarantee, the place you're buying it from, don't buy it. Save your money, because you could be buying sort of duff and it's not worth it. So, oh god, yeah, that's really quite dark in there now. Oh well, I got my mushroom shot and I got an autumnal shot, but there we go. Yeah, so there you go, that's just my 2 pence worth on second-hand gear. Let me just pop the tripod down. Oh, it's a long way down for me, I tell you. Yeah, I'm going to go home, shower and get ready for my gig. So yeah, obviously you like this little short video, give us the old thumbs up. Don't forget, drop some subscribes from down the bottom. Let you all in a little secret. Today's Friday, Monday. I'm going away for a couple of nights in the Yorkshire Dales. Fingers crossed, as long as the weather's all right. It's looking okay at the moment. So yeah, it won't be like last time when I said I was going to the Yorkshire Dales and I had to make some quick, sharp plans to go somewhere else and end up on the East Yorkshire coast. Yeah, so you'll see that a few weeks after this video, or a couple of weeks after this video. And yeah, definitely subscribe and keep up to date with them. But yeah, let's just say this is an excited Mike out. Oh, bring on the maths. Take care and be safe, everyone. Peace.